Hi, this is Deborah from Dinglefoot.com, and today I want to show you how to make a very simple Mother's Day card using pins, and you can get these all over the place at flea markets, these old pins. This is just a selection that I had from my mom and grandma. And a lot of times, of course, people don't wear these anymore, but they make beautiful embellishments for cards. You see even these huge flower ones used to be really popular. Those work great. And even clip-on earrings. These are great because you can just clip them over a ribbon. So if you have these laying around, or the next time you see some at a flea market, just grab a couple of them. They're really beautiful and they just make great embellishments. And today I'm going to be using this one with the roses on it. So I have this. I have a piece of Daydreams paper from Graphic 45 Le Romantique collection. I'm going to be using that along with a green base for my cardstock. And I also have some satin ribbon, about 3/4 of an inch or an inch wide. I'll be using that, and some adhesive. And I think that's all I needed to get started. First of all, I'm going to take my adhesive runner and I'm going to make a strip of adhesive across the front of my piece of paper here and just lay my ribbon right across it. Okay, and then turn it around. Put a little bit on the back to keep the ribbon stuck down. This is just kind of a cheating way. Instead of tying the ribbon or the whole way around the card, just do it in pieces. We'll have the base here, so it's nice and flat. And then what I'm going to do next is take my big roll of ribbon. We're just going to start into the ribbon, maybe about here. I'm going to tie 2 loops. You can see that. Just twist them together and form a bow. We want a fairly decent sized bow. Okay, so whenever you arrange it to suit you, just go ahead and give it a snip. Okay, and this is going to go on the front of our card. And you can trim the ends of it. This is pretty long for the front of my card, so I'll probably give that a little bit of a trim then. But I'm going to grab a Zot to hold it in place. I don't want this moving around. This pin isn't terribly heavy, but just a little bit, so I don't want it to be moving around. Put that right there. I'm going to grab some Zots for the back of this, and that's just going to go right on the front of my card. This card is just so fast and easy. As long as you have a really neat pin to put on it, you'll be done in just a few minutes. It's got my Zot stuck in the wrong spot there. The reason I'm using Zots is just because it's a heavier adhesive. I don't want that weight of the pin to be pulled off. So let's just position this on the front of my card. I'm going to give my ribbon a little bit of a snip. Okay. There we go. See if that'll lay down. Then all I do to finish up my card is just open up my pin on the back. And I'm just going to place this right through the ribbon. And so if this is a pin that your mother might want to wear, or your grandmother, it's going to be easy for her to take off. So this could be like a gift as well as a card all in one. Let me get this hooked on the back. And of course you can put Happy Mother's Day, a little sentiment on the front. But otherwise, isn't that really cool looking? It just hardly takes any time at all, and it's a great use for those pins that you can find all over the place at flea markets and yard sales. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this card.